What's going on, everyone? This is Zach with Furs, Feathers, and Fangs, and welcome to this very special edition of the Furs, Feathers, and Fangs Creature Feature. Normally, this series focuses on the amazing animals that we get to share this planet with, but this week I'm going to do something a little bit different. I haven't had a ton of time to prepare creature features. I haven't been able to go out and do a lot of excursions because life has been a tad bit hectic, but in a very good way. My wife and I welcomed our beautiful baby girl Nora into the world a little over a month ago, so that has taken up most of my time that would otherwise be dedicated to getting out and filming. But I'm happy to report that everyone's doing fine. Mom is fine, baby's fine. We're good and happy and all that good stuff. So, on short notice, I decided to do a Q&A. That's right, Furs, Feathers, and Fangs is going to do their very first creature feature Q&A. So I'm going to get this rolling. Hopefully this one is successful. If it is, I'll keep doing them. If not, well then this is one and done. First question comes from Lizzie, aka Mrs. Furs, Feathers, and Fangs, and she asks, why do banana slugs make your lips and tongue go numb when you kiss them? Well, for those of you who didn't grow up in the Pacific Northwest and have no idea what a banana slug is, they are these big, slimy slugs that are bright yellow, and they secrete a really viscous slime. And it's tradition for every kid in California, at least I know of, to go out when they go to science camp to find a banana slug in the redwoods and kiss the banana slug. Well, everyone who's done this knows that it makes your lips tingly. Now this is because the mucus of a banana slug is there as its protection. Snails have shells, slugs do not. So slugs rely on mucus in order to help protect them. And the mucus of a banana slug is loaded with minute amounts of relatively mild toxins that might discourage something like a raccoon, a possum, maybe even a bobcat from eating the banana slug. But in humans, it just makes our lips and our tongue go a little bit tingly for a little bit. Keep kissing those banana slugs. Coincidentally, the banana slug is the mascot for the University of California, Santa Cruz. Go Slugs. This next one comes from Craig Foreman. Craig asks, what is my favorite place that I've ever been to? Well, I think in terms of vlogging, that's a tough one. Because there are so many places that I've gone that I love. I love going out to Big Tree State Park. I love going to the Fresno Zoo, any zoo really. Disneyland is a lot of fun. I think so far that my favorite place that I've gone out and filmed was up in Oregon, at the John Day Fossil Beds Monument and the Thomas Condon Paleontology Center, a little bit east of Dayville, Oregon, middle of nowhere. Totally caught me by surprise. Totally amazing museum dedicated to the fossil finds that they have there, from animals, mammals that lived anywhere between 50 and I think about 6 million years ago. Pretty awesome, and it's also surrounded by absolutely breathtaking landscapes, the painted hills, the big old growth forests that they have there, lakes and rivers. Oregon's really beautiful, folks. Next question comes from Casey, and Casey asks, what is my favorite vacation spot? It's going to be pretty close to how I answered Craig's question. Disneyland is my default go-to, and I have vlogged there. If you haven't checked those out, I'll leave an iCard. I'll also leave an iCard for the John Day Fossil Beds. If you ever get a chance to go out and check that out, I think that's one of my other favorite vacation spots now. Just, like I said, breathtaking. Nothing quite like Disneyland, but I mean, I guess it is, but it's like nature's Disneyland. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, next question. This is actually 2 questions in one. I'll allow it. I'm not objecting to it. Comes from Alma, and she asks, have I ever been to Costa Rica and dealt with sloths? Sad to say, no, I have not. I have yet to venture outside of the good old US of A. Only places I've actually ever really visited outside of California were Oregon, Nevada, and Virginia. I might have to remedy that soon. So, short answer, no, but I would like to go and work with some sloths someday. She also asks, what got me into working with animals? That's a little bit of a two-part answer. When I was little, my mom was in nursing school. She was working on getting her degree in nursing, and so she raised me almost as a single parent, but she did have help from my grandparents. And while she was studying, she found a really old TV show that got me hooked on animals on Discovery Channel called Wild Discovery, and they only did it like once or twice a week, and it was an hour-long special, and they talked about all sorts of different animals, and I was just hooked. She could study, and I was learning about the animals of Africa and Asia and North America and Australia, and it just got me hooked. And then I really have to give a lot of credit to my grandfather. He is the one who truly nurtured this love of animals in me. He took me to my first zoo. We went to zoos all over. We went to the Sacramento Zoo, San Francisco, Oakland. We even went down to the San Diego Zoo and the San Diego Wild Animal Park, which, if you haven't been there, my God, it's still as amazing as I remember it. So if you're ever in Southern California, check out that, as well as the LA Zoo. I haven't vlogged there, but I have been there. All three beautiful facilities. But yeah, I would have to give credit to my mom and my grandpa for getting me interested in animals, and it's just the love has grown, and it almost seemed natural when I started vlogging that I would talk about something I knew of, that I was passionate about, and to me, that's animals in the natural world. I'm gonna wrap this up with a question from the Michigander man, and he asks, are there any animals that you just don't like? Oh boy, that's kind of a loaded question. I mean, there is my mother-in-law's dog. Not too fond of her. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't like the dog. But I am a dog person, so by default, I don't totally hate the dog. She's just a little tiny yippy dog. It annoys me. I like a dog with some meat on its bones, like anything border collie and up, I'm good with. For those of you who have seen the spooky videos I did in the month of October, you know my aversion to the 8-legged creepy crawlies known as spiders. That is like the top of my list of no-no animals. Other than that, I'm fair game with everything else. I can't believe I'm saying this on the internet, but I do not like cats. Not whatsoever. I don't know what it is. I look at a cat and it looks back, and I feel like it's judging me. Does that make sense to anyone else out there? Feels like it's better than you, and okay, whiskers. So yeah, spiders, cats, and my mother-in-law's dog. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining me for the first Creature Feature Q&A here at Furs, Feathers, and Fangs. If you like it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for new content added. I promise that I won't go for this crazy 3-week absence again. I will try not to. I can't make any promises because I do have life outside of YouTube, believe it or not. Look for more adventures coming here in the future, more creature features. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/FursFeathersFangs. If you want to see me do more Q&A videos, drop a few questions down in the comment section and we'll see what we can do for you. As always, this is Zach. Have a wild day, everyone.